Is being called a crucial day in the trial of Rahmael Holt, who is accused of killing New Kensington police officer Brian Shaw.
Day 3 just came to an end with a handwriting expert on the stand. KDKA's Meghan Schiller joins us live with what his testimony means for Rahmael Holt. Meghan.
Holt's defense attorney said it really determines how you look at it. Now, both of those letters were submitted yesterday as evidence, and that handwriting expert today determined that one of the letters was in fact written by the suspect Rahmael Holt, but the other letter was not written by Rahmael Holt, and we don't know who did write that letter. Let's take a look at the first letter. This is a shorter, just a one-page letter that was entered yesterday in as evidence. It allegedly asks for Harper to contact Holt's lawyer saying, quote, "I need you to write a statement to my lawyer saying you dropped me off and then we'll both be good." The expert said that Holt did not write that letter. Now, let's talk about the 4-page, the longer letter. In that letter, Holt allegedly asks Harper to change his story and tell police that he dropped him off and instead picked up another guy he didn't even know. The expert determined that Holt was, in fact, the author of that letter. So the question now is, so who wrote that other letter? And does that undermine the credibility of the key witness, Tavon Harper? He's the man, if you'll remember yesterday, he testified in court saying that he received both of these letters when he was in jail. He also is the man who was behind the wheel and the last person to see Holt in the moments before Officer Shaw was shot and killed. The other big thing that happened in court today, there was one man who lived with Holt who testified that on the night of Officer Shaw's killing, he saw Holt with a bloodied right hand. He also testified that the only other time he had seen that is when a gun's slide had kicked back and caused damage to a hand. No other witnesses testified as to saying that they saw Holt with a bloody hand that night. Reporting live in Greensburg, Westmoreland County, I'm Meghan Schiller, KDKA News.
Meghan, thanks.